Friends, this is yet another YouTube communication regarding business law made simple. Another episode. Now in this class we are going to talk about acceptance. We have completed introduction, we have completed offer, now acceptance. Acceptance means giving consent to a proposal. There is an offer. Once acceptance is given, it becomes a promise. Once a promise is put it into writing, it becomes an agreement. Once the agreement is enforceable by law, it is a contract. So, once acceptance is given, it becomes a promise immediately. Oh, what are the rules regarding acceptance? Right. 1. Rules, conditions. First rule, it must be absolute and unconditional. Offer may be conditional. There can be any number of conditions in an offer. But when you are accepting, accept as it is. If you put condition, it is a counter offer. For example, I am selling a cycle to you. You accept as it is. You put a condition. Sir, change the seat cover. Sir, change the mirror. Sir, put the side box. If you say all these, it is a counter offer. I will reject it. So, any condition in acceptance leads to counter offer. Therefore, there should not be any conditions while acceptance. Number 1, acceptance must be communicated. It must be informed. Keeping silence is not acceptance. You must communicate. Like offer must be communicated, acceptance also must be communicated. Here we can quote an example, case law. Brockton versus Metropolitan Railway Company. Yes. There was an order for the supply of coal from a railway company. The manager received the order and wrote the word approved and kept it in the drawer. Yes. In the meantime, say prices increased. Manager is demanding for higher price. The party, customer says, no, acceptance not communicated at all. Manager of the railway company insists, no, I will supply. Customer says, no acceptance, no promise, no agreement, no contract. Correct only no. Brockton versus Metropolitan Railway Company, acceptance not communicated. Manager accepted and kept it in the drawer. Not communicated, not an acceptance. Next friend, acceptance must be in the mode prescribed. Mode prescribed. How you are sending? I am asking you, if you are accepting it, send the letter. But you are sending your servant to inform me. No. You have not accepted in the mode prescribed. Mode means way. I am telling you to accept by writing a letter. But you are following different way. Sending your servant or through email. Suppose if the mode is not prescribed in the letter of offer, then any reasonable mode you can follow. Reasonable mode, post, mail, whatever it is. Otherwise, whatever mode I say, offer or say, you must accept in that mode only. That means writing a letter, mail, or whatever it is. So, acceptance must be in the mode prescribed by the offeror. Right, friends? Acceptance must be within a reasonable time. See? Time is the essence of contract. If there is no time, nothing exists. Everything is based on time. Therefore, time is the essence of contract. Acceptance must be within a reasonable time. I made an offer to sell my house. You must accept it, say 1 or 2 days or within a week. After 1 year, you accept. I will wait for that time, I reject. Acceptance must be within a reasonable time. What is reasonable time? It is a question of fact. It may be agreed upon or depending upon the usual circumstances of the case. For example, in case of company law, accepting shares by the shareholders. Shareholders applying for shares. Acceptance by the company. The company must accept, say, within a period of 3 months. The company accepts after 6 months, it is not a valid acceptance at all. This is explained in the case of Ramsgate Victoria Hotel Company versus Montefiore. Yes. M applied for shares in this company, Ramsgate Company, right, on 28th June, for example. Then the company accepted on 30th November. Normal time as per company law, 3 months. June, July, August, September. But you accepted in the month of November. M rejected. Company argued. No, you have to accept. No. Company says, no, we have accepted, you have to take. You have not accepted within a reasonable time. You took your own time in accepting it. No, reject. Therefore, acceptance must be within a reasonable time. Yes. And next one, acceptance by offeree, not by anybody else. I make the offer to you, only you must accept. Not the person sitting next to you. I made the offer to you, you must accept. Therefore, we can say acceptance must be by offeree only. Anybody can accept public offer, general offer, offer at large, newspaper advertisement. Anybody can accept. But in case of specific offer or special offer, it must be accepted by a person to whom it is made. I made the offer to Mr. X, only Mr. X should accept. Here also there is a case. See, for each and every point, case laws are there. If it is a professional course, please try to write. Like CA, CMA, CS. Please try to write the case law within brackets if you know. In case of graduates, not required. But if you write, will be good. Extra 1 mark you will get. If you don't know, leave it. If you don't know section, leave it. Don't quote wrong section. Complete meaning will get changed. Yes. Here, Bolton Partners versus Jones. Case law. Bolton Partners versus Jones. So, what is this case, sir? A departmental store, for example, a departmental store was sold to Mr. A. Now, new buyer A. Fine. The seller, that is old person B. Okay. Now, a customer, Mr. Jones, he sent an order. Every month he used to send the order for the supply of provision items. Mr. Jones sent a letter of order mentioning Mr. B's name or the company departmental store name with the person B. B was the original owner. Name B. The letter was received by present owner A. A supplied goods. Jones rejected. No, I have not made the offer to you, Mr. A. I made the offer only to B, the previous owner. How can you accept? No, I am the present owner. You cannot accept. You should have asked me whether I can supply or not. The order was in the name of B, previous owner. You are the present owner. You cannot accept. Yes, because acceptance must be only by offeree, not by any other person. Yes, acceptance must be after offer. You cannot come and inform me, sir, I will take your cell phone for 2,000. I have not made the offer. No, sir, I have accepted. Not a contract. So, first offer, then only acceptance. I should have made the offer to you. I should have made the proposal to you. Then only you can accept. Simply you cannot accept. Therefore, acceptance must be after offer, after proposal. Okay, once proposal rejected, it cannot be accepted again. I made the offer. Fine. You have not accepted. You have delayed. No, I rejected. Again, you cannot accept unless I renew. Once rejected, cannot be accepted again. Yes. Whatever may be the case. Yes. Once you reject, I made the offer, you reject. Or you put a condition, rejected. Again you cannot accept unless I make a fresh offer. Renew the offer. Renew the offer. Mere silence, not acceptance. See? Mere silence. Not at all an acceptance. Why? Opposite. Acceptance must be communicated. Keeping silence, not at all an acceptance. Maybe in a social gathering, like a groom comes to see the bride, there okay, keeping silence amounts to acceptance. But in case of contract, acceptance must be communicated. Mere silence does not amount to acceptance. This we are going to see separately, because this is a quotation like mere silence does not amount to acceptance. State exceptions, if any, we will see that separately. Therefore, mere silence does not amount to acceptance. Meaning, acceptance must be communicated in some perceptible form, either oral or writing or gestural. Gestural means showing thumbs up sign or waving the hand or saying yes, whatever it is. Fine. Then acceptance by conduct. Acceptance by conduct. By way of your behavior, you show that you have accepted. What? Mrs. Corley's case. Yes, Mrs. Corley purchased the inhaler. That means she has accepted. By way of purchasing inhaler, Mrs. Corley has accepted the general offer made by Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. That is acceptance by conduct, behavior. Right. Then acceptance must be given before the offer lapses. Time comes into the picture. I made the offer 1 week time. Before 1 week, you must accept. After 3rd week, you accept. I reject. Because acceptance must be given before the offer lapses. Lapse means time comes to an end. So time is the essence of contract. Everywhere contract time is very important. These are the various essential conditions of a valid acceptance, friends. To repeat, acceptance must be in the mode prescribed. Acceptance must be absolute, no condition. Offer may be conditional. Acceptance, absolute. Acceptance must be communicated. Acceptance must be made only by offeree. Acceptance by conduct. Once rejected, cannot be accepted again unless renewed. Silence does not amount to acceptance. Acceptance by conduct, behavior. Acceptance must be given before the offer lapses. These are the essential conditions of valid acceptance, friends. And another one in the same lesson, I told you, mere silence does not amount to acceptance. True or false? State the exceptions. Exception-oriented questions will come, friends, in contract. What do you mean by that, sir? Whenever there is a rule, there is an exception. No smoking in the airport rule. Exception, yeah, there is a room, smoker's room. Yes, go there and smoke and come. Yes. Likewise, wear helmet. Exception, maybe government may give some exceptions. Children exempted, likewise. So, general statement, mere silence does not amount to acceptance. Correct? So, keeping silence, not acceptance. But there are exceptions. Means what? Keeping silence amounts to acceptance. For this, you can write this case law. Brompton versus Metropolitan Railway Company. Yes. Writing the word approved and kept it in the drawer. Keeping silence does not amount to acceptance. The manager of the railway company should have communicated. Not communicated. Acceptance not communicated. So it is not an acceptance. Therefore it is not a promise. Therefore it is not an agreement. Therefore it is not a contract. So acceptance must be communicated. Mere silence does not amount to acceptance. Right? Certain exceptions, 3 exceptions. Means in the following cases, keeping silence, acceptance. What's that? Oh, keeping silent, acceptance. Yes. 1, waiver of communication of acceptance. You are my friend. You made the offer to sell your house and you inform me, sir, if you have accepted, keep silent. You need not even communicate. It is always for you, sir. You need not communicate, sir. What formality between you and me, sir? Not required. Waiver. Waiver means give up. Forego. Right of communication you have. You have. But since I am your professor, you say, no need to communicate, sir. If you say like that, I need not communicate. In which case, silence amounts to acceptance. First point. Second point, unilateral contract, one-sided contract. Already we discussed. You go to railway station, porter picks up the luggage, keeps it in S3 compartment. You keep silence. Amounts to acceptance. When porter picks up your luggage, you keep quiet. He takes it up. So, silence. You keep silent, no, amounts to acceptance. Unilateral contract. And last one, acceptance by conduct. Need not communicate. Mrs. Corley versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Yes, Mrs. Corley accepted the offer. Did she communicate? No. By way of purchasing inhaler, indirectly she communicated that she has accepted the offer made by the Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Conduct. These are the 3 points, friends. And one more thing is there. Right. That is, in case of communication, in case of acceptance generally, there is an offer. Once acceptance is given, it becomes a contract. It becomes a contract. Normally what we say, contract, offer. You give acceptance. Immediate contract. This is compared to acceptance to an offer is what? A lighted match to a train of gunpowder. To a train of gunpowder, lighted match. That means crackers are there, 10,000 wala. You take a lighted match and keep it here. What will happen? Burst. Finished. Everything over. Likewise, offer is there. That means crackers are there. Offer is compared to crackers, gunpowder. Acceptance is compared to lighted match. So once acceptance is given, that's all, it becomes a contract. Mr. Hansen, the author, he explained like that. So therefore, before giving acceptance, think several times. Once you give acceptance, it becomes a contract immediately. Later on, you cannot withdraw. That is why this is also a quotation like acceptance on offer is what a lighted match to a train of gunpowder. True. Oh, this is what, friends, for today's program. And one more is there that I will explain in the next class. My objective is not to give too much, friends. It's a slowly we will take. Then only that much only your mind will take it up. So one more point is a communication of offer and acceptance. Section 3 and 4, little bit important. We will see in the next class. Thank you very much, friends. If you like this video, please subscribe, press bell icon. My previous YouTubes, business law made simple, available. Press all, you will get all the YouTube videos. Thank you very much, friends. I am Professor Dr. K. N. Ramaswamy.